So this was something that I wanted to share with Zach a while ago. So I'm gonna give both of you the opportunity. This is the statesman James Carville being statesworthy.
So let me give you an example. You're looking at the background. All right, I have 3 years here. One 1996, one 1999, one 2000, one 2003. It's a multiple choice.
Lord.
What is
3 years?
Trump is fat. Okay, he's really fat. They put on his physical. He weighs 230 pounds. I'll tell you, I'll make anybody this bet. Trump, you get on the scale, and every pound under 230, I'll pay you $1,000. If every pound over 230, you pay me $10. And I'm going back. So the question is, what is the last year you think that Trump actually saw his dick? I don't think he's seen it in this century. During the century really doesn't start until January 1st, 2001.
Last time he's seen his dick.
I give him the benefit of the doubt. That's how fat, what a fat piece of shit I think he is. Now, there's another part.
He's so accurate.
This episode of What the Pod Was That is brought to you by BLNK CANVS brand. If you own a business, restaurant, or sports team and you're ready to shake things up with that new, unique image, you need to use BLNK CANVS brand. BLNK CANVS specializes in brand identity, including logos and graphics for business cards, flyers, banners, and signs. BLNK CANVS offers printing services to help with your clothing needs. Look, when it comes to talent and service, there is no one better. For more information, you can search Facebook for BLNK CANVS, or you can email blankcanvas@whatthepodwasthat.com. That's BLNKCANVS@whatthepodwasthat.com. You can find links in the Friends of the Pod section of our website. Visit whatthepodwasthat.com.
What the Pod Was That may have content and language that isn't suitable for some. Listener discretion is advised.
This is What the Pod Was That. All material played on the show was found on the internet. The opinions about that material are our own. Please follow the show on Twitter @WhatThePodPod. Let's start the show. It's Monday, April 1st, and this is episode 55 of What the Pod Was That, the show whose side effects may include, but are not limited to, abdominal pain, anal glaucoma, cankles, cell phone use, fecal impaction at the Circle of Willis, and punami.
Whoa, that was damn. I don't know what to say about that.
And apologies not limited to. Ian Bear Gruber once considered for the role of Fat Thor, but ultimately sidelined because that Chris Hemsworth is method. I'm joined by my good friend Carrie Simon, whose adventures in life are going to definitely have collateral damage.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
And welcome back from a short hiatus, the man whose charity has limits, my bad friend, Zach King.
Oh.
What the irony is that I was helping someone else move.
Yeah. He that's what he confessed. And by the way, welcome back to South Carolina, Keith.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he got as close to the border as he potentially could have.
Basically, like 1 foot over in North Carolina.
Yeah. Is there just an admiration for North Carolina there that?
That's where his job is. So.
Oh well, then that works out too.
A little stuck.
Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to the show as subscriptions drive our searches, and that's how we get new listeners. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, please drop a review and give us 5 stars. If you're on YouTube Music, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Make sure you're subscribed wherever you're listening. Also, please consider supporting the show by becoming a member. Details on that will be at the end of the show, or you can visit the show notes for more information. And with that out of the way, you all know how this works. We find content on the internet to share with each other to inspire humor and conversation. And I guess before we jump right into it, what is the opinion on the TikTok ban? Because essentially, is that going to kill the show?
What?
If it gets past the Senate, if it gets past the Senate and they approve it and it gets on the desk of Biden, he said he will pass it.
He did say he would pass it.
So they're planning on. Okay, I think I heard they want to. But all right, they want to ban TikTok. But didn't you hear that someone else, like soon after that, in the Senate, I think, was like, "Oh, let's get together and buy TikTok." What is?
Well, yeah. So that's essentially what it is. Is that because I don't know, because China through some company called ByteDance is the primary owner of TikTok. Then the idea is that China has access to all of this potential information based on, the same information that Facebook has for you and that Twitter and everything else. But the idea is that a communistic government in China basically the idea is that they have passed a law, or the House has passed a law that basically says that if in 169 days or whatever from the date that the president signs it into law, that the TikTok app needs to be sold by BitDance or their shares be sold to an American company.
I mean, come on,
Yeah, they can't. They can't give us healthcare and stuff, but they'll fucking.
I was
do
gonna
TikTok.
fucking say, like, are there any government secrets that are literally being released on TikTok that we just can't? It's social media. Why not? And what's funny is like, all the other ones aren't as good for some reason. Like, your YouTubes and your Facebooks that try to do it. TikTok's good, and then I'm sure this is a woke agenda type deal at its core. Because on TikTok, you're watching dudes make fart jokes and cook recipes. And like,
make fun of the people making cooking recipes.
Yeah,
and Maine Coon cats and all that good stuff.
Who looked at it and was like, not on my watch. The dumbing down of America is TikTok's fault. Sure.
At some point before the next episode, I'll look it up to see who actually sponsored the bill and co-sponsored the bill and whatnot, so that we can get an idea. If fucking Matt Gaetz is on there, I swear to God.
Dude, I was about to say.
And the only reason I say that is because I suspect that his concern isn't that TikTok is stealing information, but that it's distracting the 14, 15, and 16-year-old girls he's trying to pick up.
Don't film me for TikTok. People can't know I'm here.
That's right. So. All right, with that out of the way, I guess we'll jump right into it. Carrie is actually first this week.
All right, let's see what this one is. Hopefully it works.
Oh, God. I assume what's going to happen is when it comes up, it's actually going to not start playing immediately.
There's a child crying on the flight, non-stop. That's what's happening. We are in a tin can with a baby in a echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being okay? That child has been crying
Wow.
for 40 minutes. Lower that.
Look at that guy.
Thinking about things like that. Calm the child down, please. Why is the baby yelling? Come on, I'm not screaming. You want me to scream? You want me to scream? Scream. Please stop the baby from crying. Please. You can't do what the you feel like.
You gotta drag him out the plane and shoot his ass.
Dude is losing it.
That's insane.
He got escorted. He's probably on the no-fly list now.
That's insane.
Play dumb games, win dumb prizes. Dude.
Why'd he get? Pro tip: travel with noise canceling headphones. That's a good idea.
Absolutely.
I feel him. I was on a flight to Germany and I wanted to do the same. It was an 8-hour flight with twins crying and singing. Now, I mean, at some point, anytime I've been on a plane and there was a baby. Look, I'm the most humble person in the world on a plane. I'm like, hello, I'll play with him. I'll hold him. Here's some, I don't know. But if it is like 40 minutes, I just think people need to kind of corral that parent. If it's a single mom or maybe just one parent traveling.
Well, that air pressure messes with kids.
Exactly.
So bad.
Air pressure. Yeah.
There's only so much you can do.
She probably felt
absolutely.
Or whoever, right?
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah,
or dad.
assume.
It's like when you go to the grocery store and a kid's showing their ass and the mom is like dragging them out the store.
Oh,
like,
I love
they're
that.
doing everything they can because they're just so embarrassed.
Yeah, I can't think of a single flight I've ever actually been on. Knock on wood, that there was a baby screaming.
I've not been on anything where it was 40 minutes, but I've been on a couple where it started and they did their best and they calmed it down.
The baby. You can tell Carrie hasn't had a child in almost 27 years?
7 years. Well, they're 27. So yeah, 26 years probably would count me, the baby.
Zach, did you listen to the last couple episodes with Cody on with us?
The first one I did.
The first one. You haven't listened to the second one?
No, not yet.
Was the first one where I had Carrie confess that I was one of her 3 friends?
I think so, yeah.
I would just like to drink myself a little cheers for that.
There you go.
That's hilarious.
That is exclusive, poorly picked company, is what that is.
Yeah. Cause,
And the thing
it
is-
was your self-deprecation.
And the thing is we don't even talk all that much. I see you like once a month for an hour and a half.
Sometimes she asks me to lunch. Sometimes I get rejected for lunch. It's all right.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's it,
You
right?
know.
That's kind of our
The
friendship.
shtick.
That's how I like it.
She bowled. She signed up for bowling and bowled one game.
Time, the very first one.
One game. Did exceptionally well for an individual that only bowls one game.
See, I had to go out. I had to just be like, look, I don't want to mess this up. So I'm kidding.
That's all good. All right, here is Zach's first share. It's called Boomer Dad.
I'm surprised I made it here because the borders are wide open.
Dad, we don't live in a border state.
You never know. What's so special about your gay little lights? You need Jesus. Where is the damn mouse? Okay, so what do I do?
You turn it on.
Who won the 2020 election?
Democrat Joe Biden defeated incumbent Republican Donald Trump in the 2020.
It's made in China.
Okay, Dad, press that button there.
You son of a bitch. What kind of computer is this?
Dad, that's a MacBook. It's made by Apple.
Tim Apple's a liberal. Son, I need to get on the Facebook.
Click the icon that says Safari.
Like in Africa? Okay, now what?
Click the search bar.
Is that on the Gmail?
No, it's the search bar.
I want to be on Facebook. Son, your doorbell's ringing.
That's the washing machine.
I bet it's made in China. I feel like I'm at a damn seance. Ronald Reagan, can you hear me? We need your help.
So boomer years. What years is that?
Oh, I think it's anybody born after World War II.
Mm-hmm. It's like up until like 60 or something.
Yeah, up until like 1960.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
Or if you feel like a boomer.
Yeah, people act like boomers. Gen Xers tend to lie that
I identify as a boomer.
Carrie, I was gonna say, Carrie's moving into her. This will be her last year in her. You've only got a month left.
For what? Last year for what?
In your mid 40s.
How old am I? Fuck.
You will be 40.
So Barrett's 45
47?
today.
Am I 46?
You're 46. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm in my late 40s in a month and some change. I'm quickly approaching 50.
What were you gonna say, Zach?
I was saying you're 45 today, so I was trying to give a jumping off point for Carrie.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Y'all are both roughly 10 years older than me.
Carrie's the availability of the jokes that Carrie could tell at that point about me being 45 today. Actually, what's funny is it seems like there is some sort of a competition between people to be the first. Have you seen this on Facebook? Like when it comes to like wishing somebody a happy birthday, there sometimes seems to be like a competition of the people trying to wish an individual a happy birthday.
Is that what you think?
Well, I got text messages at I started getting text messages right after midnight saying happy birthday.
No shit.
Was I the first?
So, I don't have a lot of friends, so that answers that. But we do that in my immediate family.
Sure.
An immediate family where it's like, happy birthday, what number am I? That sort of thing. But that kind of makes sense to me. Like, it would literally be.
Well, Barrett has reminded us multiple times that his birthday is today.
Yeah, he probably did.
And I don't understand why I have to do the reminding.
So I call Barrett and I'm like, because there's a car in the driveway, right? So I'm like, hey, can I park? Where do I park? And he's like, I park on the grass, which is where I parked.
Right.
And then on the call, he says, hey, we've got brownies, cookies, whatever. And I'm like, thanks, I can't walk in.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, so what is it? Somebody's birthday? He goes, yeah.
But I definitely did it in the yeah.
And now Zach's like, we got number of reminders.
Wait, did the hat and the party blowers not give it away?
No, I thought it was a kid's birthday. I was like, oh, one of the girls' birthday, not one of.
the shirt that Barrett's wearing that says "I'm the birthday
Directly
boy."
coming from a twin mom. It's like, is it one of the girls' birthday? All right. It is also baseball season is upon us, so I'm excited about that. Here you go.
And you could hear Maddox yell "Rackafrats" from all the way up here.
Not with Maddox here. Regulation size. But
Maddox is the
pitcher.
Pitcher, okay.
CBS didn't give a damn.
Well, I'm a fan of whoever that pitcher is now.
Greg Maddux.
Yep.
Two-time Cy Young Award winner.
Braves.
Well, he was with the Cubs, the Braves. He was.
Who's he with
then he went
now?
back to the Cubs. Then he went to the Pot. Oh, he's retired.
Oh, well. Okay, well.
He's retired.
Oh,
but God, what a classic!
That was funny.
Amazing.
Most pitchers do that, but cover their mouth with their
Oh,
glove
yeah.
when they do it. Maddox
so
just yelling at the
loud.
ground.
Shit! Shitty! God damn it!
The ball.
God damn it!
That's great.
All right, here's Carrie's second share. It says Alabama barking spider.
Uh-oh.
So if this isn't an Animal Planet special, I'm going to be really, really,
Of
really
course it is.
surprised. That's what I figured.
This is so gross.
Is there any females that are single, don't have any boyfriend or anything in Mobile, Alabama? I'm single, never been married, never had kids. Probably can't have kids.
Unbelievable.
But, if any of y'all single women in Mobile needs a date, I'm your man.
And he's just ripping ass the entire time.
Oh my God. I don't know if it's the ass parts or the face that is grosser. I mean, I normally don't.
He looks like like he's short as shit too.
He looks like he started out to have Down syndrome in the womb, and then it took a turn.
What?
No way.
He looks like a troll just lumbering
Maybe
along.
that's it. Maybe he looks like that stone troll in
You put him on a bridge, charge people, you'll make a killing.
give him one of those loincloth things in a
The
club.
one picture sent up, it is disgusting.
I am almost 100% certain he was ripping ass at the
Absolutely.
beginning and at the end.
all the
like,
way through.
These microphones are
I
a lot
picture
better
him
than
with
you
just
think.
a club walking around
Oh my
and then just dragging a woman by her ankles.
Never had no kids, never been married.
Well, can't have kids.
Oh God!
Thank God.
Got a uniball, troll uniball, can't have kids.
And that
Man,
that was just
I laughed so hard back here. I thought I was going to throw up. Oh,
From the south, the deep south.
all right. Here is Zach's second share. I am the law. So we're gonna see how this turns out.
It's a cut.
Oh, dope.
what did he say? Clip, 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 and then he looked.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Good
That's
first
great.
and last day as a cop. Yeah, I don't think you keep your job after that one.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. All right. Here's
Or your dignity.
I don't. So just to describe what was played there, Zach's second share was called "I Am the Law," and it's one officer clipping, putting his bumper into the back left quarter panel.
Yeah, the pit maneuver.
Yeah, and ultimately spins this other car around that turns their sirens on. Guy gets out of the car. He's like, "What the fuck?"
God. Dude.
Perfect. All right. Here's my second share, and I labeled this one. Why is this a pet?
Oh, it's like a lynx or something.
Why would you have this?
This is Russian.
Yep. Fight it.
Only Russians do this shit.
Look at the size of that cat.
Oh, no touchy. It's a pissed off whisker biscuit.
Man, how do you sleep at night?
No,
That's
you
it.
just
That's
you
his
just let
house.
it you just
There
let
you
it
go.
sleep.
With a Maine Coon.
I don't get it.
It's beautiful cat.
It's.
I'm not a cat person.
It's pissed at this person's presence.
Yeah.
Every time. Yeah. This is something.
I'm
Russians.
wondering if they've trained it to do this. Like, okay. Oh God, no. Don't look at me.
It's like that scene out of Alien.
Maybe that's just how maybe that's their love language, aggression.
That's what I was just thinking.
I don't think, I think hissing is definitely a stay away from me, get back.
I mean, I know, I think for our cats, but I don't know about a puma.
It's like
jaguar.
It didn't meow even once.
No.
I think maybe hissing is its like indicator.
Right. Maybe it was doing, you know what our cats do when they're kneading the bread and they do that.
Sure.
Maybe that's the equivalent to.
My confidence in that is extremely low. That seems more like a very
aggressive cat. Yeah,
angry.
Like it's been beat.
Bless you, Zach.
Bless you, Zach.
There's no cats in this house.
Oh, that cat got me allergic.
All right, here's Carrie's third share. Follow your heart.
But dumb. But dumb. But yeah, we've got another decision to make. Right? And what's that got to do with me? Well, it's a bit of a big one, so upstairs thinks it's probably a good idea to... You're the brain cell, why don't you figure it out? Well, yeah, but brain's asking what the heart wants, so I'm a pump. I pump blood. It's not in my wheelhouse. It's just we've been told to follow our heart, so... You never asked the appendix. Well, yeah, but they're useless. Or the gut. Can't trust them. And what makes you think I'm qualified? Well, because you're the emotional one. What? No, I didn't mean... I'm just trying to do my job. I've got 1 billion heartbeats to do before the end of the life, and you think I've got time to lighten your load? How about you stop fobbing stuff off to everyone else for once and actually use that brilliant supercomputer you got up there to figure it out for yourself? Chicken or salmon?
Salmon.
That's good. That's good. Zach's third share is called I'm Elder Emo, and this makes me happy.
This is intriguing. I'm a little confused.
The title is got to be one of the longest ones we've ever had.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I love names.
This better not let me down. That's all I got to say.
All right. Well, we're going to jump right into it then to see where we're going.
This is my brain the morning after pop punk emo night.
I got your picture, I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. 2, 3, 4. We're going down, vindicated, and I am sure wish I am wrong. I'll be right, I swear I'm right, I swear I knew it all along, and I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun.
I like it.
You got your hair combed back and your sunglasses on, baby, just take some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be
I like the wardrobe switch.
Yeah.
alright. I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of
It's
things.
so hard not to sing along with all.
Oh, I know. I'm having to stop myself.
Coheed.
Oh, he's doing 2 different songs there.
He'll do 1, 2, 1, 2.
Gun to my head. This all was only wishful thinking. This all will carry on. We'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on. I'll give you my dirty little secret. I'm so sorry. I'll never call though you swear that you are true. I'm loving my friend over you. Do you feel like gold things? Will you push her around? Yes, to the end. Are you with me? Real kiss falling down on the sidewalk. We'll carry on.
I liked it. That was good.
Yeah, those are fun.
You know what? That has earned a follow.
She drank the whole bottle, not she danked the whole bottle. Whoopsie.
Carrie,
those guys do a whole myriad of different kind of mashups too.
I think the effect of you not eating any sugar or any alcohol is starting to have an effect.
I got to tell you, I struggled this week.
Yeah, well.
I almost made an exception. But guess what? I powered through it and I stuck to my commitments and I'm going to do it, damn it.
Well, good for you.
And I'm going to lose a little bit of weight and then I'm going to drink like a fucking fish in April.
April showers, bring me flowers.
This next one is a short one, but
has not
Germany has not great bagels.
Not great bagels.
Yeah, so just pay attention here.
One thing I hate about Germany is the bagel situation. So I usually...
You don't get to have good bagels. You don't, and you know why. You know why. If you wanted good bagels, maybe you shouldn't have done what you did. I'm just saying.
Oh, that was good.
That is awesome.
Germany doesn't get to have good bagels.
It took me a second. I was like, wait a minute. Oh.
What did Germany do? Well,
what did Germany do?
Bagels are a Jewish tradition.
It was about this time 100 years ago.
Do?
Yeah, I thought that would...
100 years ago.
Okay.
Well, the first time was about 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And then the second time was about 60 years. No, that's not right. 70 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about 70 years ago.
Okay, before you click this one,
yes,
if you're about to, I just want to say, this is I would envision what your typical husband is like.
Your typical husband?
Just since you guys are typical husbands or partners.
I would like to think that I am B-typical.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me if you can relate to this or not.
You can typical this.
I don't think Zach.
World War II is 80 years ago.
I don't think Zach is going to be able to relate to it as much as Barrett is for some reason.
You're right.
But let's try it.
Zach and I are still having a World War II Nazi conversation.
Got it. Thank you for clarifying. This
Sometimes I
guy.
get sent out with a shopping list, and my wife's like, "Do you want me to explain that to you?" And I'm like, "I think I can handle it." And then I get to the grocery store, and I'm like, "What is a shallot?" You know what I'm saying? How many avocados is avocados? Like, if I mess that up, are we going to be eating guacamole for the next week? Apples, cinnamon, shit take mushrooms. That's a little rude. Tomato sauce, dill weed. What aisle is that in? Milk. That's way too vague. Okay, in my house we go through stuff like oat milk, soy milk, rice milk, coconut milk, almond milk, every kind of milk. The only kind of milk we don't drink is milk. Okay, I don't even know what milk tastes like anymore.
Poor guy. Look at his
How do you
face.
milk an almond? This is going to take me an hour and a half to find all this stuff. I should have asked more questions. Hey, thanks.
I felt so bad for him. I imagine him in a house full of like young teenage girls where they're all.
It feels like he's a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, especially
Like
if he's
a
going
girl dad.
through the oat milk, the almond milk, the
Coconut milk.
Yes, I imagine a house full of nothing but wife and children, like the female children.
Female. And I
and all
didn't
high
have-
school age.
Yeah, I didn't have daughters.
How does he have 9 high school age daughters?
And so I 9? No, I didn't say that. Did
No. I was being
Okay.
Wicked retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had boys and it was like pulling teeth. Of course. What do you want for dinner? Don't care, Mom. Is there anything special from the grocery store? Don't care. Just don't get anything new. We like what we like. Don't switch that up. I switched up pasta for wheat pasta one time and you thought I shot the fucking Pope. It was dire.
To be fair, wheat pasta is gross and not the same.
Chandler, I even threw the package away. Doug put it in the bottom of the garbage bin. Served, I think it was like
what the hell's wrong with this?
Zitty or something.
Yeah.
Wait. What were the names you just said? I heard Chandler and Doug.
No,
I don't know what's
I said I
happening.
dug to the bottom of the garbage to
That's-
put and Chandler's the one that caught it. But I was trying to hide all of the evidence because, he would look for things like that because he knew I was trying to find ways to get, more healthier options.
Right.
And he took one bite of that pasta and he was like,
No.
what? Yeah, I don't even remember what he said, but he's the first one to tell you, I don't like change. It's got to be whatever it is.
That's fair. That's fair.
If you did,
That's a dude though. You know what I mean?
if you gave wheat pasta to an Italian person, they would instantly call you on it. And,
They're probably going to cut my throat.
yeah.
I guess I is it a different texture? Is there a taste?
I'll be honest with you. I could not taste. I'm not a big pasta person though. I couldn't taste the difference.
It's both.
But I don't eat pasta a lot. Like when I made spaghetti for them or ziti, because I don't eat that stuff, I would have something else. Chandler tasted it right off the bat.
There's a texture and a taste.
That's interesting because they're both.
So now you got to do a test, Barrett.
Whether it's white pasta or wheat pasta, they're both made exactly the same way. Technically, from either wheat or bleached wheat, right?
It's like the difference between white bread and then wheat bread.
Oh, see, I love both of them, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask.
I like wheat bread too.
White bread is better in my opinion.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like
to me, it depends on what I'm putting on. I'm not putting peanut butter and jelly on wheat bread. I'm putting peanut butter and jelly on
white bread,
Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll throw it out there. The best like normal sliced bread you can buy is Captain John Durst.
Captain John Durst.
Oh, the buttery.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Let me ask you this.
But you're not doing peanut butter and jelly on that, are you?
Absolutely.
Have you ever done a grilled cheese using mayonnaise rather than peanut or rather than butter?
All you do.
I have.
That's all you do.
Okay, just making sure.
It's good.
I've been doing that. I did, and I hope Charles doesn't hear this because he'll probably be upset with me. But Charles doesn't like mayonnaise, and so every time I did any grilled bread, like the grilled cheese or grilled ham and cheese or whatever, I always use mayonnaise. And he was like, "Oh, this is so good, Mom."
You ran
That's what
mayonnaise
it is.
down, and
I mean, it's oil and egg.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It is.
All right.
I love mayonnaise.
Here is Zach's last share. What's the tea? Who the tea?
What is the tea?
You know, like gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is diarrhea tea.
That's not chamomile, that's honeysuckle.
Oh, no.
He's doing that in front of his daughter.
That's very bad man or sore. Wait, remember to hold up your plate?
Oh, sorry, madam.
That's gross.
So I have to say, those daffodils on the veranda are quite nice.
Plate.
Sorry.
Plate.
So I told Lady Featherington if she has the audacity to wear that to the ball, she might as well show up wearing a burlap sack.
So you have to really work on your manners. Do you have a wife?
Yes, I do. Her name is Selena. We met in Vienna back in 1643.
I suspect she's very happy with him, too.
She must be. She put this fucking shit on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Grubby?
Is his hair real, do you
Have you
think?
seen yourself lately?
The little girl called him
You look
called
like
his wife
you
grubby.
just got out of a dump. I really like this tea party, but you're a really bad man.
Sorry.
Oh my god!
I can think of no better way to never be asked back to a tea party.
That tongue thing was disgusting.
Oh, I was impressed.
Yeah, I was impressed
I
too.
mean,
He's
but
got a
this
tail
little-
like an orca whale.
Grody. Maybe my mind is just too. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Was the
We're
little
gonna,
girl in you offended at his tea party manners?
I mean, the adult's a little jealous. That tongue action. That's why I was like, why is he doing that in front of his
totally
daughter?
thought. I absolutely thought that's where Carrie was going.
That's why I'm like, why is he doing that in front of his daughter? Gross. Of course, that's where my mind went.
Because you're
What?
No way.
I'm the only one that went there?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That says a lot about me.
It wasn't the. I'll just say that wasn't the first thing I thought of. But then when Carrie said, you said something that triggered, and I was like, I know what Carrie's thinking about.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
All right, my last one's a short one, but this
The
is
last short one was hilarious. So
yeah.
let's see.
This is what I think of some of the kids' futures.
My dad, think fast.
This is funny.
Listen, that child is going to be a pro athlete.
Heads up. Hit him right in the face.
Perfect. Yeah, and I love the fact that mother has so much confidence in her son.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. You gotta.
Is that a requirement?
Yeah.
Well,
Whether or not you believe it, you say it. You say it with your chest.
No, that's when you put your hand on your kid's shoulder. Like, we don't have to basketball anymore.
Well, Carrie's got offspring that are in their 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, my daughters won't be in their 20s for another 11 years. I guess so. Just real quickly, and try and make it as funny as possible.
Of course, no pressure.
How proud of your children are you versus what you thought they were going to accomplish when they were children?
In the realm of sports?
Yeah, sure.
Look, I can't even make this funny. I'm super proud of Charles and Chandler. I can't. There's no way I can make that funny.
That's okay. My introduction was the funny part. That is going to do it for episode number 55. Thank you, everyone, for listening to What the Pod Was That. Again, please consider subscribing to the show and sharing it with your family and friends. As well, follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, as that's the best way to keep up with the show. If you think our financial model of giving away free content is silly and you're feeling especially giving, please consider becoming a member visiting our support page via our webpage, whatthepodwasthat.com. There are several tiers available that give you early access to shows, sometimes a week before the episode is available. If those aren't within your means, you can also drop us a tip. Visit the website, what? Visit whatthepodwasthat.com.
I want to wake up where you are. Keep your hands to yourself.
Thank you, Carrie and Zach. Stay safe.
Jesus, lady.
What the Pod Was That is produced and engineered by me, Barrett Gruber. Thanks to Vandretti for our intro music, Suave. Thanks to Zayfall for our outro music, Effervescence. Thanks to Carrie Simmons. You can follow her on Twitter at Carrie_Simmons. Thanks to Zach King. You can follow him on Instagram at KingZach07 or on Twitter at CarolinaKing21. I am Barrett Gruber. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Barrett Gruber or visit my Linktree /Barrett Gruber. Want to support the show? Visit our page, whatthepodwasthat.com, and become a member. There are several tiers available, including memberships that give you early access to episodes as well as exclusive content. Visit whatthepodwasthat.com. To find links to our social media, podcast platforms, and past episodes, visit whatthepodwasthat.com. If you'd like to be heard on the show, you can call and leave us a message. Dial 803-672-0533. Or you can email us suggestions at whatthepodwasthat.com. If the time between these episodes is more than you can handle, check out our partner podcast. Zach and I host the All About Nothing podcast. Visit theallaboutnothing.com for links and details. Ami takes a deep dive down the rabbit hole in episodes of Welcome to Wonderland. Available on all of the podcast platforms. Visit WTWLpod.com for details. And you can listen to the political and social conversation between Dr. Jamela Brooks and Bill Kimmler on Black, White, and Blue in the South. Available wherever you listen to podcasts. Please subscribe and share this show. If you're on YouTube, please like and hit the notification bell. Thank you for listening. The preceding podcast is a product of Big Media and copyright 2024, all rights reserved. What the Pod Was That is a part of the GOT Podcast Network and a product of Barrett Gruber Entertainment and Media.